the Pentagon gained approval from the Nigerian government to fly armed drones out of Niamey, Niger's capital, a State Department official said Friday, an effort that will put more firepower in the region, and also require more U.S. troops there. Air Force personnel who specialize in transporting, inspecting, loading and maintaining weapons such as Hellfire missiles and GPS-guided bombs will be needed in Niger, along with refuelers, mechanics and other logistical personnel, according to Paul Shar, the director of the Technology and National Security Program at the Center for a New American Security, a Washington think tank. Additional pilots and aircraft may also be needed. There are 800 U.S. personnel in Niger, mostly based at Niamey's airport. It remains unclear whether the armed drones in Niger will be used to better protect U.S. troops, expand strike capabilities against militants in the region, or both, Shar said. Amid Niger ambush chaos, the White House first thought several Americans were missing. The ability of the United States to provide adequate close air support and surveillance in Niger was questioned after the deaths of 4 U.S. soldiers in an ambush involving at least 50 militants near the Mali border on October. 4 French fighter aircraft arrived from Mali an hour after the attack but did not fire or drop any munitions, and French attack helicopters arrived later. The United States had an unarmed surveillance drone in the air during the fight. Arming drones could help blunt future attacks in which militants outnumber special operations troops operating in small teams, Shar said. A long history suggests small teams of elite troops can become rapidly vulnerable, he said, noting instances like the Black Hawk Down mission in Somalia in 1993. You need a quick reaction force and medevac to be nearby. Support is not the place to skimp. Talks to arm U.S. drones have been going on for at least 2 years between the State Department, the Nigerian government and the Pentagon, the State Department official said, speaking on the condition of anonymity to discuss agreements not yet made public. The recent deaths of U.S. troops and an Islamic State presence in the region may have added some urgency for the move, the official said. It was unclear whether the U.S. military must receive permission each time armed drones operate from Nigerian soil. That may depend on any potential restrictions on striking targets inside Niger itself, said Andrew Leibovich, a visiting fellow at the European Council on Foreign Relations. Current drone surveillance operations are conducted near the border with Mali, in northern Niger and in southern Libya, where militants use ungoverned areas to move fighters, weapons and contraband. The drones could be used in those areas. We won't know until strikes start happening, Leibovich said. A city in Niger worries a new U.S. drone base will make it a magnet for terrorists. The Pentagon declined to comment on specific agreements. Majda Tricia M. Harris, a Defense Department spokeswoman, said Friday that the government of Niger and the U.S. stand firm in working together to prevent terrorist organizations from using the region as a safe haven.